Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening and welcome to Panther Arena. Got an intriguing matchup tonight as the Cabot Lady Panthers take on the Southside Ladies. Nice move to the inside. It's up and good.
Yeah, we got to do better on the interior defense. That's one of their strong suits, so not much scoring in the paint happens against the Panthers, so don't expect that much to happen.
Nice kick out to the right side. Stands there, passes up the shot, and there we go to the inside, up and good.
Good shot there by Hannah Ogilvie. And a great knowledge of her own range right there. Morgan Westbrook, not normally one to pop up threes on the daily, but great find to the inside, tying up this ball game.
And we got a loose ball, and looks like Morgan Westbrook comes up with it. And here comes Brooklyn Strasner charging down the court and passes to the inside, uncatchable, but will retain it.
Yeah, Brooklyn Strasner, the outstanding junior. She's having a terrific season.
Look at that off-balance shot there. Absorbs the contact and finishes the layup.
Great aggressiveness. She has such a mindset set on scoring that it's really hard to stop her whenever she has her eye set on that basket.
Panthers look to set the pace early. It looks like their pace this game is going to be slow and methodical. Look to get the ball to the inside. And that's an outside shot, but it rims out. It's no good, and looks like there's going to be a blocking call. And Leslie Roberts picked up the block.
And there's that strong interior defense, able to poke the ball out of bounds.
That's something that Cabot's been able to do all year long so far, is really play great defense on both the boys and girls games on the interior. You can tell that's definitely a focal point in all of their games.
Yeah, it's definitely a focal point, and if you don't stop them from the inside, you're always going to have a long night. But one of the fundamentals of basketball, great fundamental defense, is forcing them to take lower percentage shots. And there's a nice block by Kenzie Wagner. And she's putting the wheels on, coming down the court.
Good pass.
Layup's good.
And Morgan Westbrook gets those 2 points.
And that's another basket in the paint for Cabot. So far, that's all they've been able to score is just inside shot after inside shot after inside shot, and all of them falling so far. Looking good right now.
And that layup is up and one. And she'll go to the line for one more.
Number 2, Brooklyn Strasner.
As you can hear, Panther crowd is roaring to life.
Southside coming out with a full court press, trying to stop that Cabot momentum, but
there's a block.
Cabot beats that with just 3 easy passes, and it leads to a foul. And that's been one of the things Cabot's done terrific this season, is drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. It's won them games this year, and
wow, off-balance shot, no good, and off the fingertips of Morgan Westbrook. And that ball will be heading the other direction.
But being aggressive and going down low is something that Brooklyn Strasner loves to do a lot. She has that post mindset as she's played that position most of her career so far as a high school student. And coming and transitioning to a guard, she shows the aggressiveness of a post, but also the willingness to pass and dribble like a guard normally would.
And remember Hannah Ogilvie.
Oh, a little out of control there, but she retains it. Kenzie Wagner to the hole, and there's 2.
Kenzie Wagner.
Great move getting past the defender, opening up the lane, and getting an easy 2 points to tack onto this lead for Cabot already. We've seen already in this game that that's not normally Southside's shot to take. They want to try to get it inside. That's where all their points have come from. That's the same for Cabot as they score another mid-range shot. So both these teams are looking to get to the inside. However, right now, Cabot's been the far better successor to
Look at the board right now. Evens all across the board. Each player in Cabot's starting 5 has 2 points. Can't ask for more love spreading the rock than that.
Absolutely. That's great team chemistry. Great job spreading the ball to everyone else, showing the willingness to pass, and great chemistry so far.
Kenzie Wagner's shot is off, and there's a rebound by number 25, Southside.
There's Cabot being a little too aggressive, picking up an unnecessary foul right there.
Here we go. Not giving up the middle of the floor. She drives the middle, loses the ball, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Hannah Ogilvy.
Foul is the Lady Panthers. Brooklyn Straisner, that is Straisner's second personal foul.
They're going to inbound it under the basket.
Fourth team foul.
Here we go down low. She's got it, and she shoots away.
That was blocked by Brooklyn Straisner. Oh.
That shot's off as well. Kenzie Wagner collects the board and goes up for another layup, but that's off, and Hannah Ogilvy finishes that one.
Great series of offensive boards right there. 2 offensive boards right there in that position. Great job by the Cabot girls, being aggressive, putting bodies on bodies, and getting inside and grabbing rebounds.
Yep, they're doing a great job of bodying up down low, being physical, getting those rebounds. That ball is way off.
That was a good closeout. Got that big body of Brooklyn in there and disrupted that shot.
It seems like Southside scored all of their points on the inside in the first half of this first quarter, and now they're getting all of their shots exclusively to the outside. It's interesting to see that, them changing up their game plan. As personally, one of my favorite players coming in here, sophomore Izzy Arnold.
Yeah, she is a beast.
Yeah, what just a big impact she's had on the season. She had to come in and she played very big, valuable minutes for this team, and she's really showed that even though she's a sophomore, she did start 2 games for us, but now she's coming in off the bench and providing energy when starters are out.
And she's got a lot of energy, and she's quick, as you see her speeding up the court right now. Great pass just behind her.
And just missed Blair right there. Would have set her up for a good layup, but just passed just a little bit behind her.
And that's exactly what Izzy Arnold wants to do. Drive down the court, using her speed, getting down there first, and finding an open player.
And there she is, already getting her second steal since she subbed in.
What a nice pass there. Roberts is off, but Ogilvy once again collects it.
That right there is Hannah Ogilvy's 3rd offensive board, and those things are not easy to come by in the game of basketball, but she makes it look too easy, effortless almost, as she gets another 2 points to tack on to the 7-point Cabot lead.
That was a nice layup there inside.
Let's hope that doesn't start a trend, letting those Southside players get right where they want to be, right in the paint.
And one of the best things to think about for this Cabot team is that they are very young. This girls team is very young. They have 4 seniors on the team, and then they're filled with sophomores and juniors that will lead to another good season next year. After getting a season under their belt for the sophomores, they're going to turn into 1 year older players, and they'll be much more experienced in the game.
Next year they're going to be experience heavy, and they'll be, they call a walk there.
Great court vision from Izzy Arnold, just Fought on the low block, getting a travel called on her, getting a very unneeded turnover in a crucial part of this first quarter.
Yeah, you're right. She's got to watch those.
First quarter is winding down.
And that pass is picked off. She's going the other way, and she will not score on the other end.
Fantastic transition defense right there from Gabby. Fantastic job getting down there, blocking that shot.
And Ogilvy strikes gold again. So far tonight, she's hitting the Oregon Trail, and she's going for California. She's hoping to strike gold, and she has so far. She's well on her way.
10 points already early on in the first quarter, so really good start here for Hannah. Already had their transition option open. They thought they had a steal. 3 seconds left. She gets to Leslie.
Leslie Robertson, the buzzer
Bingo! Bingo!
buzzer beater, Robert.
What a shot!
First three-pointer of the night, and what a better way to do it than a buzzer beater.
And like you said, buzzer beater, bingo.
That gives Cabot a 10-point lead heading into the second quarter. That could be a really big bucket right there.
That was a strike gold bingo bucket there at the end of the
but who
quarter.
else than our senior captain, Leslie? I mean, what a player she is. She's phenomenal.
She hasn't had too many opportunities to score, as most of the passes that she's gotten on the offensive side have been behind her, not being able to grasp them and get them into her body and be able to put up the shot. However, right there, you saw just how good of a player she is, being able to get that wide open three right there, leading to a buzzer beater and 10-point Cabot lead.
She's come up big in so many moments for Cabot this season, and that was one of them.
And Southside has the ball here, looking to score.
And this second quarter's been kicked off by some really good defensive plays by the Cabot Panthers.
And already an early basket as well, getting into the paint where we've liked to house ourselves all night long so far.
There'll be a timeout called by Southside's head coach.
Very wise timeout, maybe going over some plays, getting a little bit of extra time. Maybe what they had on there wasn't working out very well, and they wanted to get some momentum in their favor.
Yeah, this game was close, and then Cabot just went on a big run here, and they've now doubled Southside's score. So
it's been a combination of a great defensive effort followed by great transition offense, offensive rebounds that have really gave Cabot this 12-point lead.
There's a steal by Leslie, and she
Three seconds in the lane being called.
He's right after that. Yeah, but did somebody behind you say it?
There's another turnover for the Cabot offense. Those have become too common so far in the second quarter as it's just now getting started. Let's hope that doesn't start a trend because this can start Southside's comeback against Cabot right here at the end of this first half.
yeah, Jordan, you're right. Nothing will bring a team back more than turnovers, or quicker than turnovers, that is.
Great foul there from Izzy Arnold. Saw that she was a little bit overpowered right there. Saw the offensive player was just a little bit taller. Had to get the foul on her, make sure she doesn't give her any too easy points. See if they can come away with just one instead of normally two.
First one's good.
As you can hear, it's a packed house in Panther Arena tonight. We appreciate all the fans coming out tonight to watch this ball game and support their Cabot Panthers. Ooh.
Great pass there, followed by another costly turnover for Cabot, as it's going to send Southside back to the line where they've shot 1 for 2 tonight so far.
Blair comes back into the game after the turnover.
It's great to see her back. Nice rebound there by Morgan Westbrook. Izzy Arnold. I like what Izzy brings to the table offensively. It's a different change than the normal starting lineup, but Izzy is more versatile, and she's a two-way player, so that definitely helps them out.
And while Cabot usually likes to play more methodical in their pace, Izzy brings a whole nother step up where she likes to play really fast, beat everyone down the court, drive to the inside, play aggressively. It's something that the rest of this Cabot team to really admire to do.
Yeah, you're right. And they should take her lead as far as her speed workouts go, because she's pretty fast. And she goes shooting that one, but a great rebound there by Ogilvie, and she puts it back up and is fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I believe that is the 5th offensive rebound for Ogilvie tonight. She has been unstoppable on that low post on offense.
She's been a beast, collecting all the rebounds that have come her way.
Yeah,
if they're in her area, she's grabbing them.
And we were talking about free throws being a big vocal point for this Cabot team. Missing them is not a very common thing that you see from them. As Hannah does miss both, but it's the rebounding that she does. It's affecting the game a lot. As Cabot still holds an 11-point lead.
Absolutely, all those rebounds, all those offensive rebounds, and those points back on the board. This was called for a closely guarded turnover right there. Another turnover. This has just been a game of turnovers so far.
Jordan, this second quarter is almost over. First half almost over. What are your keys for Cabot to keep the lead going into halftime?
I think they need to keep getting rebounds, keep getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, and getting stops and drawing fouls on the offensive end. I mean, it's been a dominant show so far from Cabot on the inside.
Bingo! That's a three-pointer for Leslie.
And that's her second three-pointer of the game. The only person on Cabot to hit a three-pointer, as she hits 2.
It was a very good shot right there.
It's going to the line a lot tonight. If they can convert all these into a ball game.
She makes the first one for Southside. And she makes the second.
There we go. Ogilvie hits it again.
That's 12 points now for Hannah Ogilvie.
That play right there looked to kind of fall apart at the beginning with Izzy Arnold falling down, but they transferred that into 2 quick and easy points for Hannah Ogilvie.
Southside players collide. Screen each other there. It's like Southside a little out of control here at the top of the key. Leslie Roberts has got it past Izzy Arnold. It's just offline, but she's able to corral it.
Slow it down right here.
Leslie to the paint.
Or get you 2 easy buckets. I'll take the points. That's 10 points now for Leslie Roberts. The floater is good.
That was a nice looking shot. That kind of shot's been made famous by Tony Parker and Hall of Famer.
Good defensive play right there from Southside, getting a hand on the ball, getting it out of bounds. Still going to be Cabot's ball ever. Let's see if they can get some easy, quick points right here.
Looks like they're going to rest Hannah Ogilvie for the rest of the first half. Get her going for the second half.
Gabby Dodson with a nice rebound. Pass out to Izzy. And Izzy splashes that one home.
Bingo!
It's a nice shot there from Izzy. Spot up shooter.
Well, it is surprising that it took almost 2 quarters for Izzy Arnold to get on the board with her first 3 points of the game. Let's hope this starts a trend for her.
Oh, and it's a wall. It's going to be Cabot's ball with a chance to extend their lead even more. Cabot's really starting to just run away with this one right now.
Here comes Southside into the lane, and that one's lost, picked up by Izzy Arnold. Here she goes down the left side of the court. Passes through the lane. What a nice pass to Roberts. Roberts out to Kenzie Wagner. Mid-range shot off the glass is good.
There's another example of defense turning into offense. Izzy getting the wonderful steal and then converting into offense on the other end with 2 beautifully placed passes.
Cabot may be up 37-16, but this crowd is still roaring to life here.
Approaching the final minute of play here in the second quarter. A steal.
Great defensive play. Here comes Gabby. Gabby's going to miss the layup, but it is going to be an offensive board for Cabot.
Nancy is over here in this corner. So who's that out there in the booth?
Number 1 for the Lady Mavericks. Number 21.
Here comes a 1-and-1 for Southside here, who's been pretty efficient from the line tonight.
And that one's off. Beelan collects the rebound. Blair Nichols has got it. Nichols comes to a pause. Top of the key. Pass to Lester Roberts. Right side back to Nichols. Back to Roberts. Roberts dribbles once. Down to Gabby Dodson, and she finishes an easy layup.
Making up for that missed layup on the transition offense just a couple seconds ago. Putting 2 more points on the board for Cabot's lead. Making this a 23-point Cabot lead with just 20 seconds to go in this first half.
Good hustle there by Izzy.
And there's going to be a walk called. Southside will get the ball back. 15.4 seconds on the clock.
Really want to end this first half on a really high note, playing really good basketball here right now. So defensive stop right here, maybe a quick stop and then another bucket, just give you all the momentum in the world to go into halftime. Five seconds.
And the three-point shot is up and no good. Izzy Arnold will get it and run out the half. That's it. Your Cabot Panthers close the first half on a huge lead. Trey Tonneson, Caleb Gullahorn, and the one and only Jordan Moore will be back for the second half of play. Stay tuned.